Hey guys, Trevor Boone from Emerald City Guitars, and today, for my pick of the day, I'm gonna be chatting about this 1965 Fender Stratocaster and this 64 Custom Deluxe Reverb amp. So let me talk a little bit about this Stratocaster. So playing in a group with a guy named Ian Crawford, who's a dear friend of mine and a guitar player that I really look up to. He's amazing, can make anything sound good. He was kind of putting together like this kind of lifelong gear collection. So he sold a bunch of stuff that he's collected. He's been touring bands forever. He had all sorts of stuff, and he narrowed it down to a really cool 1960 Telly with the slab board. And he bought a 65 Strat, identical to this one. At the time, we had a ton of really great 50s Strats, early 60s, and that one was more in his price range. So we kind of started with that, and one by one, it was just destroying all these other Strats. And you know, destroying is not the right term. They're all cool in their own way and have their thing. But as far as what we were looking for just to have two guitars that can kind of do everything, it was just a monster Strat. And it gave me such respect for 1965 Strats because they kind of have their own thing. And there's good ones and bad ones. I've checked out a couple lefties that have been terrible, but when they're right, they're awesome. And this one is one of those good ones. We got it from the original owner. It's 100% stock. I don't have the whammy bar, that was lost, but missing that cover back here too. But you know, a little bit of wear, L plate, obviously. And so something I love about 65 Strats, like this one, is they do all those really cool syrupy Strat tones, but the rosewood board on these is it just has a really chunky sound. Where, back to this cat, Ian Crawford, who owns one, we literally use that on every song live. I made him use that guitar just because, again, you got the single coil stuff, but it was such a rock and roll Strat where, if you're familiar with them, you know that sometimes Strats are just great lead guitars or bluesy or a little bright, but I don't know, man. I've been really digging this transition year for these, and they just are killer guitars. So anyways, I was really excited. Every 65 Strat that comes in, I ramble about this story about how, you know, my guitar player has one and I love them, but that's the deal. I really do love them. So I'm geeked out about this, and I'm gonna have Karl do the demo today, show you guys some proper licks on it, so I don't have to flip this upside down. This is a modern deluxe reverb. It's called the 64 Custom, so it's, you know, one of these attempts to recreate these cool old ones. I don't think they do it perfectly, but they make a really awesome tube amp nonetheless. You know, this is definitely a step above the regular deluxe reissues. I don't think it's the same as a vintage deluxe reverb, but they did a good job of kind of upping that modern gain. So a professional player can really rely on it, take it on the road, and get some better tones out of it. All right, I'm gonna turn it over to Karl. Thank you guys. That was a 1965 Fender Stratocaster. I really love this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a 64 Custom Deluxe Reverb amp. See you next time.